Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, we're going to be talking about how Dogecoin can pump this crypto cycle. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And right now we see a recovery happening in the crypto market, including Dogecoin recovering from a deep drop we had the other day. And with that, we do know that Dogecoin does generally follow what Bitcoin does, what the rest of the crypto market does. But Dogecoin also has the ability to pump on its own with its own catalyst. So let's get into it. Let me show you the charts in the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we start here looking at the Dogecoin chart, and we do see this recovery and came up to 10.9 cents this morning and looking to get back over 11 cents. That is the first target that we have in the short term for Dogecoin. Bitcoin's recovery, it's at 61.4, which is good, but it isn't recovering as fast as Dogecoin. We have one other, which is actually recovering faster, and that is SHIB. And again, I know some of you guys don't like hearing about Shiba Inu, but it's up over 10% over the past 12 hours. And SHIB is recovering as well. And SHIB kind of ties into what I'm going to say about Dogecoin, is that SHIB has moved away from being a meme token and now is adding through Shiba Swap and Shibarium and others adding utility. And it's the utility, guys. That's what's going to get Dogecoin to really take off, is going to be that utility. So, but there's a lot of other great movers in the crypto market. Today, we'll be covering all of that as well in the live stream. Catch the next live stream that I'll be having Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock p.m. East Coast time. Join in. We'll update on Doge, how Doge is doing, and others as well. But we do get into talking about more crypto-wide discussions. Like to hear what your thoughts are as well. So come in, join the live stream. Make sure that you're subscribed and you've got your notifications on, and they're selected to all, so you know when the live starts. So what's going on? Bitcoin still holding steady, starting to make some small gains. Ethereum has slipped. We talked a lot about the ETH Foundation selling, and Vitalik has sold some, and a lot of competition for blockchains and all of that. So ETH is facing a challenge, although it's starting to recover a bit too. But Dogecoin gains, right? We're seeing those Dogecoin gains. I think there are many who just believe that Dogecoin dropped so much that we saw whale buying. That's right. We'll get into that as well, which is helping this Dogecoin recovery. Overall, a lot of this dip that we saw here was further liquidations. We certainly had some big ones in August and September, and they wiped out all of this big, long leverage trades. There's not a lot down here now. So Bitcoin drops all the way to 50K, and most of that leverage got wiped out here early August. So there's some huge leverage trades down here which are making a lot of money, but Bitcoin's not going down there. Here's where the big money is now. It's up here, and it's for the shorts, right? This is what we're waiting for, is for the price to accelerate up and start to take out the shorts. And we did see that a bit this morning, some shorts being taken out. There was even one Dogecoin at 10.93 on the OKX exchange, a $164,000 trade. That's one short trade on Doge, and that got liquidated. So we are seeing a lot of liquidations. Look, a lot on Pepe, because Pepe really got crushed in this latest retrace that we had, and there are a lot of people shorting it, and now those shorts are getting liquidated as well. So in the big picture, we look at how Dogecoin performed last cycle. And just because Dogecoin went on this great, huge run in 2020 into 2021 doesn't necessarily mean that will happen again. But there was so much excitement around Doge, particularly Doge, that it actually pumped the entire crypto market because of what was happening with Doge. And that can happen again. So Master Kenobi here is looking at after the last Bitcoin halving in 2020, after 235 days, we had the beginning of that Doge wake up with some pumping happening with, before that 235 days, there was about 66 days of chop. So here we are. This is the Bitcoin halving in 2024, and we're looking at this chop. Are we going to chop for 2 months here, or are we just going to get it over with and start pumping? So again, I think there's still going to be some chop for part of this, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But this is what can happen. This big move up is what can happen with Dogecoin. With the prices dropping back down into the tens, Dogecoin whales by over 1 billion Doge is a massive rally starting. So these are these big whale buyers that we've been looking at. The market sentiment is looking better. I know there was this short-term kind of like World War III and the port strike. Well, the port strike looks like that is at least settled enough so that the workers can get back to work, and we can start moving those products, and the union and authorities are going to continue speaking into January, and that's going to get worked out, because we understand that is a big thing to turn around. And I think mostly, these geopolitical tensions are going to be ongoing, and that is kind of already priced in now. So we have that, and Ali is like, look, these are the whale buying here. Whales Dogecoin whales bought over 1 billion Doge in the last 24 hours. So big whale buying, and I know some of you bought on this dip too, down to 10.2. And so the price is recovering up with that buying, because there's some great prices on Doge here, and it's not going to take much to move Doge back up into the 11s and back to 12s where it was just near the end of September. And that's a decent gain right there, but that can happen in just a short time. But we know Doge can even be much bigger. And here's what Zero says. He's like, look, this is where we are. This is the cycle. This is looking back at 2020 and then into late 2020 into 2021. And Zero says, look, we're right here. We just had this little run. We had this retrace, and this is what's coming. This is what's coming. So do you want to be selling now? Do you want to be selling your Doge now before this potential huge rally comes? Dogecoin, from meme to mainstream in retail payments. So, as I said, what is going to cause Doge to go on this big pump? It's utility. Dogecoin's price has dipped recently, but its adoption as a payment method among retailers is growing, supported by high-profile backers and increasing integration with payment processors. This is all that is coming, right? Small retailers increasingly accepting Doge payments. Elon Musk and Mark Cuban, and I'll get more about Mark in a minute, they continue to support Dogecoin. Potential for Doge to reach $1 in the next crypto bull market? Some of you even think more. We'll see how that integration and adoption actually happens. But that is what we are looking at right now. Despite recent price volatility, Dogecoin's long-term outlook remains positive due to increasing adoption. A recent Bloomberg article highlighted the growing acceptance of Doge payments among small retailers, such as Williamsburg Pizza. We talked about that. And we talked about how this Doge Express, which is this sort of checkout system, Doge-specific checkout system, is being used, which is a direct wallet-to-wallet payment system without using a third-party processor like BitPay, which like AMC uses and even Ferrari uses and others. So let's get the middleman out and let's just go wallet-to-wallet payment system like Elon Musk was doing with Tesla merch. The same type of thing. So there's that. And of course, there's this bigger thing, what's going on with Elon and the Department of Government Efficiency. We've talked a lot about that. And there's a joke here in a minute that Mark Cuban said, which could be part of that, which is kind of interesting. But a lot of rumors about what's Dogecoin potentially playing a role in future payment solution for Elon Musk's social media platform X. So X Twitter, is there going to be Doge integrated onto that? If Trump wins in November for the US president, speculation Musk could head a new government agency called the Department of Government Efficiency, or Doge. And Elon always kind of jokes about Doge in that case. And there's Mark Cuban as well. And Mark has talked about Dogecoin before, and we saw that back in 2021. Here's what Mark Cuban said then. Again, this is a tweet from August of 2021. I don't shill Doge. I shill the products and services of my companies, where we allow people to pay in any crypto, but 95% of the sales are in Doge. That means like his Dallas Mavericks merch and tickets that he would accept crypto. Of all of those crypto payments that he was receiving, 95% of it was Dogecoin. Customers choose to use Doge. We can argue everything and anything about Bitcoin, but right now, Doge is the people's way to pay. Interesting. And what else does Mark Cuban say? Well, I mean, he has made comments about meme coins, and I think he really means the meme tokens. And I always make this differentiation. Doge is the only real meme coin because it has its own blockchain. It's a proof of work cryptocurrency, right? But everything else, all these other memes, they're all meme tokens. So he's basically saying, look, all the meme tokens except Dogecoin, not including Dogecoin, are potential rug pulls due to their volatility, lack of long-term purpose. But the unpredictability of that is excitement, and I get why people want to go chase those meme tokens, right? See these big 100x gains or the potential of that. But it's kind of like gambling, like flipping a coin, right? How do you know which are the ones that are going to go really big? And we talk a lot about that on this channel. But Mark still believes that Dogecoin, with its use as a currency, could actually, survive all of this, and you can make great gains and use Dogecoin to trade and to actually buy things. Mark continues to say that. And then last night, I'm listening to the last All In podcast with Mark Cuban on, because I like the All In guys. I skip through a lot of the VC stuff because I'm not interested in that. But when they talk about the economy and other things, I do listen to that. And Mark was on, and this is like an hour, 13 minutes into that, I heard this.
And that there truly are ways to grow the economy without just more spending.
But do you support Elon Musk going in? Like, if you're saying shed regulatory burdens, shed inefficiency, improve productivity, don't we need an Elon Musk style model that, Trump has talked about with Elon? Send someone in and let's go fix the inefficiency across all of the administrative efforts run by the federal government.
One, first of all, when you when you do a Vivek type, just cut the Department of Education, right? Whatever it is, we don't know what Elon would actually do.
Well, I think that triggers a recession because then you got a lot of people unemployed, right?
Exactly right. And there's contracts. And so that means the United States of America is violating all these contracts with small businesses and medium-sized businesses. And maybe Elon put Doge in the treasury, who knows? And that's how we make it all up. But
so maybe Elon just puts Doge into the treasury. Isn't that awesome? It's like, no, not Bitcoin. I think Mark is joking. It's like, you put Doge in there, right? Or Dogecoin. And they all laugh, right? But it's like, that's actually a really good idea, isn't it? That's really a good idea. So this is what I'm saying is what is going to make Dogecoin pump. It's that kind of talk, right? And that kind of talk, although it's kind of a joke, somewhat, but if you really sit and you look at it and you're like, that could really work. And I think Elon gets it, and he also likes the humor about it. But yet, financially, it could be a good solution. Not only as payment, but as currency, and why not help out the U.S. Treasury and the national debt with Dogecoin. So I think there's going to be a lot of talk about that. Again, this is assuming Trump wins the presidency, because Kamala Harris isn't going to be doing that or saying anything about Doge, and there'd be I think a bigger challenge ahead with a Harris presidency in that arena because of all the spending that they have. But if Trump wins, it's like we'll see what happens with Elon Musk and although Mark Cuban is really supporting the Harris campaign right now, he gets it, and we'll see how that all plays out. But that's what I think right now. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about what's going to pump Dogecoin? Or are you just sick of Doge and you're selling? I don't hear as much as that. We had a few bears come out, earlier this week because of the drop in price, but that was not unexpected. Even I thought it was going to drop in price some. Not as big as what ended up happening. This was my prediction here from October 1st, that I thought we'd see a little bit of gain and then a drop, but I didn't think we were going to be dropping below 11.5 cents. But I think that Doge is going to get back up to this level, back up over 11, and we're going to be shooting toward 11.5 in no time. So again, let me know in the comments below. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.